We are telling stories.
We're reminiscing. We have learned that the worst possible fate is Sassy with a map.
Yeah, in Minecraft.
Let's just say it resulted in everybody dying. Willingly, actually.
Willingly, yes.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I see Sleepy. We're gonna yoink him over.
Yeah, this is super nice.
Hello, Sleepy.
Look at all this.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
Sleepy.
Hello.
How are you?
Also, we have to do this now.
Oh no.
Don't let her. What are you doing?
Is this how we do it? Let's see, hold up.
I don't know what you're trying to do, Fade.
Oh, it's nothing bad. Why does everyone suspect the worst of me? I'm actually being nice.
Because.
Oh,
Play
nuts.
Scold.
Because, darn it.
Here?
I tried. Streamlabs doesn't.
tried.
Okay.
Oh.
Go ahead, Sleepy. Go ahead and do a plug. So your Twitter is.
My Twitter is @SleepyOwl101, and my Twitch is just SleepyOwl101 _.
Yeah.
Because somebody was rude and took SleepyOwl101.
I know, how rude,
Okay.
right?
I'm
So you
highly
guys-
offended.
So
As
you
you
guys
should be.
know what to do.
Exactly.
If you want to hear this pleasant voice in his own stream, please follow. Okay. So San Marino project, and just kind of pipe in Sleepy when I'm gonna forget bits. So
Yeah, I will do.
I remember that. Okay, so the San Marino project for the uninitiated is another monsters project that we did. This one was, I believe, it was Antonio's idea, and we were again looking for projects that we could do for the monsters. And he came across this idea of recreating this marketplace in a town called San Marino, which is a coastal town. And this town was built, it's again on the coast, and it had this nice winding road up a hill. And there were markets all the way down the hill. And I do not know if there was actually a castle at the top of the hill. Ours had one.
Beautiful.
But very scenic looking marketplace. And so we wanted to build this.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Sleepy.
So normally I think Sassy would like kind of be the admin that was in chat with all of us and like kind of head the project when we would do meetings.
Yes.
But Sassy was busy this one day, and so Fade took charge.
Gosh.
Yes, that is a great segue.
They
So
did take charge. Yep.
we had separated this area into a series of districts. We had the rich district. We had the artisans district.
Mm-hmm.
And then this isn't exactly the story, but I just remembered this. For whatever reason, I was super excited to do the poor district.
Oh my god. The Poor District, can we sidetrack? The Poor District was never finished. It was so
Thank you, Caesar.
good.
It was so good.
It was fabulous.
Just the
What did
fact
we
it was
have?
never finished made it amazing, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah,
had
Antonio
a
goes, we did the
character.
fire dance.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the fire dance. I remember we created this guy who was like selling mud or something.
Yes, we
And
did.
And we trapped an endermite in a 1 block space and put him in a cage, and we called him Mighty.
Yeah, Mighty Might.
And
Yeah.
Mighty.
Oh my God.
So this okay. Sidetracks are normal in Fate stories, and this is fine. This just kind of paints how this entire San Marino project looked. We had some really epic builds. Maury made like a mansion, and I think he did a pirate ship too. And then I built a mud puddle.
The most
This took
beautiful
him
mud
hours.
puddle.
I put a lot of love into this mud puddle.
It was worth every minute.
It looks so
Worth it. It was a beautiful mud puddle.
Oh yeah.
Is this Fade's mud hole story? Ask Grim.
It's kind of become that a little bit. We're just kind of combining a lot of San Marino stories into like one thing here. But this was funny. So I wanted to have this place look like, you know how, and I guess we'll use D&D as example. If you have your walled city, you oftentimes will have a seedy district. Usually that's going to be like the dock district. There might also be a shanty town right outside the city, which is like the people who couldn't make it into the city and they just kind of took slats of, I don't know, driftwood or plywood or whatever they could find and just leaned it against the wall and kind of used that as one part of the wall for their little hovel that they could create.
Mm-hmm.
And so we wanted to just push that boundary as far as we could. So I kind of came across this idea of just making the homes out of trash, basically. So this would be like as if these people just found whatever is lying around and tried to make a house out of it. So my home had a hopper stuck in the wall. Like someone found just stuck it in there. There were holes
Thank
everywhere.
You, Streamlabs is back, guys. Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh, great.
But Streamlabs is back.
There was a small hole punched in the bottom of the wall that they had turned into a furnace. And then there was like the crazy guy that was selling stuff. He was like, and everything was misspelled as well. He's like,
oh yeah.
Kleenex boxes can be shoes. I remember that.
Yes.
Sells med for clay.
Sells med for clay.
Med for
Med
clay.
for clay. But that
He was also
the best.
He was also an item stand with this character was an item stand with armor on, and he had a squid head for his face.
You can get the pictures in the chat still, like right at the bottom.
What's up?
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh, let's see. What am I looking at?
San Marino chat on Stress's server. The picture is still there.
Oh, is it still there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
If you want to copy that and just pop it right into the admin here, like in general chat or something.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
So getting back to the Fade's landing. Boy, we just about lost Sugar that day.
Oh yeah, because she just about died laughing.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So Sassy just like the background of this story is Sassy's like, hey, I made this appointment to do something with the monsters and I double booked. I can't do it. Fade, I need you to do it. And it was like last minute for me. I was like, what? I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, well, you need to do it. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm here. And was this the first time that we actually met on the server, Sleepy? It had to have been like one of the first times.
I think it might have been, yeah.
So.
Oh no, he corrupted you, Sleepy.
He didn't have a chance. We never gave him an opportunity.
Nope.
Was this before or after? I think it was after the hub.
Was it after the hub? So then we would have met at the hub. Yeah. It was pretty early on. So I'm like, okay. So Sassy had just got done creating something. The previous, what did she work on? Sassy, what did you work on right before that? Do you remember?
No.
It was something nice, something pleasant. It was like I think it might have been the inside of the castle. I think this is when you guys did the kitchen, the dining room. You even had slabs of meat hanging up. It was really nice looking.
Okay.
And then I'm like, okay, this is Fade's time to shine. Do you know what we need here? This is the bourgeoisie section of town, and which means you're a little bit you're kind of a lower middle class-ish. Yeah. You know, you're not rich, but you know you're
not poor.
You're not poor either. So these are probably the most people probably fit into that category. And I'm looking at my like history and rebellions and everything. I usually think of the bourgeoisie as the group of people that would do the revolts and stuff. So I figure they're the ones that need entertainment and such.
Faye,
Go ahead,
I'm
Sassy.
going to pause you for a second here. Tenor, hi, I am doing super well. We are having a Fade Campfire story. Sleepy's in chat telling this particular one as well.
Hello.
And thanks for stopping by. Okay, I'm making a story turn too. But how are you?
Okay.
Okay, you can continue to talk now.
Thank you, Sassy. Okay.
You're welcome.
So I'm like, the bourgeois need entertainment. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to go as dark as I can. Sassy is gone. While the Sassy is away, the Fade will play. So I'm recording this. Keep that in mind.
Oh,
so
dear.
I'm like, we need a jail. We need a jail. I mean, we need a gallows. We need to make this as dark as possible. So
details are coming back to you now.
Yep.
Yeah. So we proceed to make a jail. And this just continues to escalate. So we make a jail. And we put like an item stand in there. We put a bird in there. We named it a jailbird. We even made like a secret way in and out.
I enjoyed the jailbird.
I was like, we need more than this. We need more. So we're like, oh, I know. We need a gallows.
Oh, dear.
I'm like, Sassy's going to come back after being gone and like, okay, what did Fade build? There's going to be a jail and a gallows, and it's going to be great. Mm-hmm. So we start to build a gallows, and now my first attempt. Oh, It was not good.
Wow.
I think if I remember correctly, I started to build something, and it kind of looked like a 3-year-old drawing with a crayon kind of a build. And then Sleepy took me out of my misery and started to build something that actually looked nice, if I remember correctly.
Oh, Lord.
And Sleepy's like, hey, I know how to make gallows.
Yeah.
Oh, do you remember we did, what was the thing where, like, I don't know what it's called, but you put the prisoners into these, like, I think it's called stocks, where their hands and
Stocks.
neck are, like...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we did. We made some stocks.
And we did Antonio.
Yeah, we put
You
Antonio
put
in the
Antonio in the
stocks.
stocks. Fade was in the gallows, I think.
No, you're getting ahead, Sassy.
Was I? Oh, my bad.
Yep. You build your storage.
I am building my storage. I'm doing a good job.
So one of the things
I'm
we
gonna go
decided,
down with the troll. Ugh.
Okay, yeah, you go play at the troll. Okay, go ahead, Sleepy.
So one of the things that we decided to do was we were like, well, these people need entertainment, so what better to put above the jail than a seating area to watch people being hanged?
Yeah, because that's healthy.
That's history.
Yeah, that's history.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just history. It's fine.
It's not fine.
we started to put like pews and stuff, a little seating area on top of the jail.
Oh gosh.
Meanwhile, Sugar is watching all this unfold, and she hasn't stopped laughing for a rough 30 minutes. I'm beginning to worry because I've only heard her inhale, and at some point you have to exhale. So,
Oh my god.
meanwhile, we're like, okay, we need to have a guy in the stocks. Who should it be? So we ended up getting like a sheep head, and we put it on there. And all of a sudden, I realized sheep head looks a lot like Dr. Zaius. Tell me I'm wrong. I mean, it put it on an item stand.
Yeah,
it looks like
it does.
Dr. Zaius. So I'm like, okay. So this project has now evolved to us hanging Dr. Zaius.
Oh dear.
And watching it for sport. Oh, geez, this is so dark.
It's extremely dark.
That was so over the top. It even had a little trapdoor at the bottom. I remember you, Sleepy, you made some redstone for it.
I was trying to like get it to pop back up after we hung him.
Oh my gosh.
So you could have, yeah,
Yeah.
in case you wanted an encore, you could.
Oh my god! I think Sugar's breaking point was somehow we put one of the rows of seats backwards, and somebody commented that it was for people who take selfies. For like modern audiences. Like the modern audiences. And then I think we all went into F5 mode. And I was just jumping up and down, and you were like, you're way too excited.
I forgot about that.
I think at one point as well, we
That
had
is
somebody jumping
horrible.
behind like the stock area or the gallows, and you tried to catch you at mid jump, so it looked like you're actually hanging from the rope.
Oh no,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no. That's,
Oh,
jeez.
Lord. This is so funny.
this is why I was appalled.
Your reaction was the best part. So like,
Yeah.
and then we labeled this area Fade's Landing,
Yep.
which is completely like my acting out for being like put on the spot.
Yeah. And Grim is going, these events always turn dark or naughty or both. I blame Sleepy.
Yes, totally Sleepy's fault.
That is true.
Yeah, totally not Fades who came up with
No,
the
no,
idea.
no. Yeah.
I mean, Fade was the one who had the idea, and I was the one who made it realistically gruesome.
Yes, if it were up to me, it would have been the equivalent of Bob the Stick Figure. It would have been.
It probably, yeah, well,
It
yeah.
would have been so bad. You would have been like, "What is this supposed to be?"
Yeah.
I remember the first thing I tried. It was
Gravy.
so bad.
But Sugar was laughing for, I think, a solid 10 minutes. Of just, and then that set me off. And I was laughing. And then I was laughing at her laughing. And
The whole while, I'm going like, what am I actually doing? Because again, we're trying to make a YouTube video out of this, and it has just gotten so dark. I'm like,
derailed. Yeah.
I've ruined all of this. Like
Everything.
I guess I'd
was
do
ruined.
one.
R.I.P. my video.
It was
I think
a
I
really
said-
good video, actually.
It was a very funny video. The San Marino ones always were.
Oh, jeez.
I
Yeah.
think at one point I was like, "Hey, tell me you're recording this. I need to watch this back." It was just the funniest thing ever that happened.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sassy for real yelled at me after that.
It turned out okay. It's just very dark and disturbing.
It was so great when you were doing your intro for the next video after that. And you're like, okay, everybody, let's go see what Fade built.
Oh no, something else I'm remembering.
no
There was a
clue.
time you were busy working on something else, Fade, and Sassy was going to do the intro. And I think I put on a Sassy head and Sassy put on a Fade head.
Oh, yeah,
And the
that was
both
funny.
of us did the intro.
Yes, we did,
And I
because you
think-
were busy. You were working.
Yeah, I remember we faked it. You faked me being there. It was hilarious.
That was hilarious.
And then I think I think Jem is running around in the background with an Antonio head on.
I think
The
so.
timing was perfect. He just runs back there's like, oh, hi,
Yeah.
guys. Hey up, my duck.
No, it was like, "Hello, darling," or something, and then
Hello,
Sassy like
darling.
bursts out.
Yeah.
What was hilarious, though, was he said it in the most American voice ever.
It was great.
He said,
Oh, it was so funny.
hello, my darling.
be
What
a
up,
bit-
my duck? It's like,
It was delightful. I think this is going to be a very narrow room, but I'm okay with this. So,
sorry, Sassy desperately trying to keep this on.
oh no, I'm fine. I was just throwing in my 2 cents. Yes, Antonio was
So-
like, yes.
Looking
Yeah.
at the build here, I like the seeing the blue between the cracks of the chest.
Yeah, that's
I
what
like
I
that
like
look.
about it. And then I have the stuff. I wonder if I should put blue in the ceiling too, or something else, because it's just bone blocks right now. I don't know.
Cool. I don't know. Okay. Oh, thanks for joining us, Sleepy.
You're
Do you
very
wanna-
welcome.
Are
You want to
gonna kick
watch
him out?
again? Well, that kind of sounds mean, but I'm going to allow you to be an observer again.
Yep.
Okay. Thanks for joining.
Chat later.
Chat later.